Very good afternoon, evening. Welcome to the Friday sessions right here on Cobra Rugby Club, Cobra TV, with myself, Rat, and as well as Dylan, for another special session of Snake Eyes Revenge. So Snake Eyes is back. For those of you who don't know what Snake Eyes is all about, well, this is the time for you to, be educated. Educated and to know all about our not only rugby culture but the Cobra culture as well. As we mentioned in the if you were on Facebook, we do have a guest coming on. He's having some technical difficulties at the moment, but we'll bring him on. That's what happens when generation. Are they boomers? Yes, they're boomers. Yeah. Boomer generation, because we're Gen X, aren't we? So the boomer generation is still grappling with technology at the moment. But we'll hope to have him on, and that'll be great. Now, first and foremost, let's have the some announcements to make. Of course, as you know, we're in the middle of CMCO. Irrespective of what's going on at the moment, that we hear there's quite a bit of news and stuff flying around on social media and WhatsApp and all that. But we're going to disregard that because it's to us it's not important at the moment. So more important thing here is that the bar and restaurant will be closed until the 27th of October 2020. So there won't be any promotions going on. But we we will be opening hopefully after the 27th. Unless there are some, unless there are changes to government policy. Also, there are no training. There is no training until further notice as well. For those of you who are wondering about rugby training, until further notice, and that's beyond 27th. So we don't know how and what, and we'll wait patiently for the authorities to give us the go-ahead. However, for those of you, I thought I wanted to do this. We did talk about it, but I wanted to bring this up. One of our Cobrats coaches has I think during the MCO, Frankie Ramesh.
Yeah, Frankie.
Yeah, so he set up a Malaya's kitchen, Malaya Ceylonese kitchen, a restaurant with authentic Ceylonese pot biryani. You can have, and its delivery is available. I think they're closed at the moment, but they're open for deliveries. So the pots are available to serve 2, 4, and 6 members. So don't forget to give them a call at 019-912-9170. And he's got some other stuff here, the Malaya Ceylon kitchen as well. I call it Malaya kitchen, but it's actually Malaya Ceylon kitchen.
Malaya Ceylon, because he's actually a Ceylonese himself. So
yes.
Yeah, so and you should know a thing or two about the cooking.
There is in the blue shirt. So do come by or give him a call. This is the contact. It's a clean, healthy, 100% homemade Sri Lankan authentic food. Their signature biryani is made by secret Sri Lankan spices and recipe. Of course, it's halal. And you can call 019-212-9170, or you can email them at malayaceylon.kitchen@gmail.com. That's their where their restaurant is based. So after the CMCO, do come by and give them a shout. I think Dylan and I have promised to come by, so we will come by.
I've ordered from them. The pretty good. You can get pretty good spicy hit from the food. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That means well, I hope they deliver all the way to the other side of the world, which is where I am. Okay. Now, obviously, we're still waiting for our guest to come on. Do you want to check the WhatsApp to see whether he's available or not? But yes.
Okay.
Whilst we're also waiting, I'd like to give a big shout out to one of our legends, to Ayung, who is obviously the CMCO, the EMCO. The EMCO is hit very hard in Sabah. He's back in. He's obviously in KK at the moment, and he's taking care of a lot of stray animals who are starving around town. And oh, good. Our guest is coming on soon. So and do give him a shout out. If you have any, if you'd like to, if you're willing to donate and help out with him with the stray cats and stray dogs, do let us know. Contact us, email us at CobraRC website at gmail.com, or give us a shout out on Facebook.
Facebook page. Give us a message.
We'll help you out. Send a DM to Ayung or his Facebook page as well. Right. Now, all excited for today's thing, because today is all about Snake Eyes and obviously who's to play and everything else. So let's welcome our guests onto the show. Captain Naza! How long did it take you to get on? Huh?
You guys crazy, man.
Of course.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So how's your CMCO week been? Have you been like foot at the aircon the whole day or what?
Aircon sejuk.
No, just stay at home, man.
Yeah.
Stay at home.
Staying home.
Yeah, stay home.
Under the
El Mundo.
under the aircon.
At the very least, we get to watch some rugby championships. At least New Zealand and Australia are playing rugby, so that's good.
That was good. And of course, the return leg will be at the end of the month. Of course, this weekend is also a big weekend for MMA. So we've got Khabib and Justin Gaethje.
Robert Whittaker is on the card as well.
So that's going to be quite interesting. Of course, big reminder for a lot of you. Today is Friday, so it's Cobra Friday, guys. So don't forget, you should be wearing your Cobra, anything Cobra. Even if you've got Cobra underwear, I hope you're wearing it. So Cobra.
There's a neon green shirt there, I see.
Neon green shirt.
Bottom right.
That's a Cobra Venom, isn't it? That's a Cobra Venom shirt. You don't know.
I know I'm not going to comment just yet.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what Snake Eyes has in store.
Yes.
Captain, one of the things why we thought that you'd be great to come join us, because you see, we tend to get overboard with Snake Eyes tend to get a bit overboard, and we have trouble managing. And of course, you being a very venerable judge yang prihatin, so it's good to have you with us to keep things in check a little bit.
What check, man?
No check and balance. Only balance only. All right. So let's get the show on the road. Of course, for those of you, I've got some more photos. Some they're given to me by Snake Eyes. So let's start the ball rolling, shall we?
Oh no, it's Snake Eyes, Snake Eyes, Snake Eyes.
Okay, so we have. Let's start with. Apparently, there were some Cobra photos that were being sent to us. So I'll probably get Dylan to explain what these photos are all about. We've got this one. I don't know what was.
I think that's. I think Naza, you also know him. He played in the internal sevens. That's Cyrus. I think this is his name is Cyrus, and this is when he was playing for the under 15s, I think, at the Cobra tournament, Cobra 10 minis. So I think if who's anybody's watching, he's one of the he's now with RMC. He's gone to RMC, and well, I think that's for me this picture that came through. It's quite a clear. What do you call it? Sometimes you don't need size to play. You just need that big heart, and like how is this? They got two guys on him, and he's holding them off.
And they're tackling him almost by the neck as well. Quick hello to Abang Amran Sulaiman. Assalamualaikum. Hope you're well.
Captain, what do you think of the tackle before? The tackle, was it high, legal, non-legal?
One thing for sure, obviously they hate him, man. They're not very friendly.
Okay. This one. Yeah.
Obviously, that's high, isn't it?
Yeah, very high tackle, even at that age group as well. Okay, let's have a look at the second one. I'll give you all the boring ones first. So this is AP cooking. What is he doing at the moment?
We call this one of the Saturday breakfast sessions. This was maybe a few years back. This few years back. Sorry?
Spit it out wide. Pass it to everyone, man.
Yeah, so
Nolan Krishnan said it was a high. Nolan said it was a high tackle.
Is that you, Nolan? From is that your teammate Nolan, or which Nolan is this?
Who's teammate?
Because there's a Nolan on Cyrus's team.
Oh,
Nolan is the one that, and he joined and he played in the seniors in the RSC game. He made his debut with the seniors.
And then Sheikh Muhammad Hail said, "Don't run, just walk." Yeah, he said, yeah. Good. It's great. We're getting a younger crowd watching. That's saying something about our show.
I do have some photos. Never mind, Nolan. Another time.
Yeah.
Another time. Oh, sorry. Snake Eyes for photos. Oops. Did I let something out? Okay.
Oh, you do have some photos. So what's happening here?
This would be this would be the Cobra 10s period as well. I think we had a coaching session. I think we're just setting up the tents for the Cobra 10s or some event with the Cobra 10s. And on that note, I think I don't know whether anybody got the invite, but I think there's a special get together for Daryl for his birthday today, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Well, happy belated birthday to Daryl, Captain Dean, and as well Ray Rajaya this week. There was 3 Cobra birthdays this week. So there was last Monday and Tuesday. Unfortunately, we can't celebrate it at the club, but we look forward to accumulating all those favors. Yeah, and then hopefully be able to celebrate sometime.
Piling up, man.
It's piling since March. There's a lot that needs to be celebrated since March. Maybe we'll have to wait for next year, the Cobra 10's 50th anniversary, to do it.
Hopefully.
You do realize, right? AP, you saw AP cooking, you saw AP coaching. It's all preparation for his family life, because you don't see him coaching much nowadays.
Ooh.
By the way, that's why.
It's like that was like a not even a kick in the balls. It's just like flicking the balls. But then you say, "Oh, where's his balls?" Or Mr. Tan has got it. Not.
That's a different one. By the way, the boy the picture that he was cooking with, that boy is actually now 14 years old, and he's actually taller than all of us.
Oh goodness!
That's Ryan. He's actually taller than all of us now.
Okay.
He's about 5'10" right now.
Okay, so this picture. So what's with Aizan's smile here?
I don't know. I think SC found that smile rather. I don't know. Like this, it's like everybody's smiling, nice and happy. Like this guy looks like he's some super villain plotting.
Okay.
I'm more concerned about the shades, man.
Actually, so am I. Okay. Next one is this.
Yeah.
So, who's trying to do what here?
Who's trying to do what? Well, as you know, it's been quite a labor of love to get the field to its condition right now. So this is one of the stages where we decided to we got our own tractor. So I don't know whether we got the tractor for the grass or for these guys to have a joyride on, because that's Bert, who's actually a teacher. He's actually an educator with Help. I think Help International. I think that's Daryl. I think that's Bert's son on Daryl's shoulder. I think, and the guy in the blue overalls is actually if you notice the shades, the shades are similar to the shades that you saw earlier on. Who's actually our field marshal, literally our field marshal.
Field marshal and Cobra's coach.
There you go.
Look at that! Just trying to justify himself right now. We just won under sevens. So that kind of
that long.
Yeah.
Those kids are under 12 now.
Wow, time does fly, doesn't it? So I hope you're well, Izan. Please come back to our area one day. You know, the connection misses you. Bring your family back from wherever you are. You're on the wrong side of the world. Okay. Now, this next one is a bit polite, but I have a question about it as well. This is almost heinous.
We got to ask Nolan this one. Nolan, what happened here, Nolan? If you're listening in, what's happening here, Nolan? That's your teammate, Nolan.
What's happening here? And my biggest question, I'll ask after this. Have a real good look at this picture, okay? And tell me what's wrong. Can you guys tell me what's wrong? There's a ha 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 from Nolan, but I'd like to know what's wrong with this photo. What do you think, guys? What was wrong with that photo? Can you see? The first thing I noticed when I saw this photo. Can you
Captain?
notice anything?
Any notes, Captain?
Did you notice anything from this photo?
No. What's that?
What age group is this? Then?
Oh, under 14s.
Now, when have we ever, any of our players, worn gloves?
You see, Nolan just put it out. He wanted the wave gloves to do a better grip.
Yes. I want to know, when have we ever, at any age level, in any team of Cobra, have worn gloves in competition? Not that I know of until what I saw today. I saw the photo and I wondered first question is, which coach was this team being, who was the coach for this team? And why did he allow that player to wear gloves? Is he playing American football or is he playing rugby? I just want just a question. It's a out there question. Tell us, audience, whether this boy should be learning to wear gloves at under 14. Is it some quarterback, or is he want to be scrum half? Because scrum halves, the only person I remember was one time when I had an England scrum half who actually wore it once. I think he got ambassador after. Yeah. So,
but it's quite the norm nowadays, right? People wearing gloves.
No, it's not the norm.
Wear gloves? No?
Still not the norm.
They wore it for a while, but it's no longer being used these days.
Yes.
It was used in the early 2000,
Yeah, maybe because the ball wasn't you couldn't grip the ball, but the balls nowadays you can, it's very easy for you to grip.
I'll blame the coaches.
Oh, you would blame the coach? Yeah, I would blame the coach.
Okay, not me this time.
So I think the coach should be pulled up, hauled into the senior kangaroo court. I think. Yes. This is traceable because it's documented. So we all need to just go back to the records to find out who was the coach for this player.
On that note, this player was voted overall best player of the year at one of the years. He was also the top try scorer for that team for the whole year.
All well and good, but it's like winning the world record win assisted. That's how I would look at it. Yeah, it's like running 100 meters win assisted, and then you break the world record. It's just not on. So
the coach ran 70 meters down the flank, scored a try.
Dylan was the coach.
Hey.
Oh,
I don't know.
We don't know. We don't know. All we want to know is like who was the coach. Just asking.
Come on, Dylan. I don't think it was you.
No,
how are you gonna defend yourself?
He was one of my players. I was coaching his team, but at that particular juncture, I've handed the team over to another coach because I had to go down to coach the young guys.
Were you coaching them?
No, not that particular time.
You sure?
Was he wearing gloves when you were coaching him?
Not that I recall. I will admit.
Oh, it's like you're literally like diving into a really deep, muddy pool right now, and then you like, can't get your legs up. So just a question. I mean, I asked. That was in Bangkok, irrespective where we are. He said, "Are you serious?" Well, we actually are very serious about this. So, yeah, these are things you don't take for granted. You shouldn't be wearing gloves unless it's really, really cold, which doesn't happen in our country or in Bangkok for that matter. Now, we'll leave that be, but it'll be recorded into the banks of Snake.
It's online now. That's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's not good. Definitely not going anywhere. Now, we've seen coaching. We've seen people do, people who've coached from afar online. We've seen people doing armchair coaching, but this is quite new. Buggy coaching, because we've got our coach here with his whistle from not just any buggy, but one of our our emergency hospital buggy. Now, this is unique. I'm not saying, oh my God, it's the dream team. Hey, Steve Foray, welcome. Hey, all the way from Indonesia. Hey, what's up, brother? Hope you're well. It's really good to hear from you. It must be like, I tell you, Indonesia must be a standstill for you to be able to be on the show watching us, because you're always on the move.
Either that he's wondering if Snika has got any pics of him.
Well, actually, I'm not going to say. No names mentioned, no faces shown yet. But his face has been on before. But we can always show it again if you want.
I do recall when he made his return a few years back. It was
yeah. No, that was before pre Cobra TV. Okay, so what are our thoughts about this buggy coaching, gentlemen?
He was manning traffic.
Okay, all right. Now, coaching aside, right? Next one, coaching aside, it's Friday night, boys. Yeah, right. That's true, bro. It is Friday night. Hope you're wearing your Cobra shirt. If you don't, show us some proof that you're wearing something Cobra on a Friday, because it's
Legends Friday.
Cobra Friday. I've got to get a new song for that, Cobra Friday. Right. So you got your buggy coaching and all that, and we're a rugby club. But the next photo, I don't understand it. Please have a look and tell me, do we at Cobra, do we play soccer? Because instead of picking it up with your hands, I see these players and legends, for that matter, are playing football or soccer, and we see the injured player behind, in the background, and they're kicking the ball. The picture tells 1,000 words, but none of them are making any attempt to pick up the ball. Is that the national women's coach, sevens coach? Oh, there. I don't know. I mean,
that thing.
Yeah. So tell me whether
And isn't the guy from Sarawak as well? And the one next to him playing football.
You know, I like I said, yes, probably, but you know, but three legends there, and two of them seem to be playing a soccer, or you know, King Azhar Jamal would be you know, turning in his body in Johor right now.
Do you wanna what are your thoughts on that picture, Captain?
I think it was a game among themselves before the tens 2 years ago, and they were one thing for sure, they weren't playing soccer. I think must have someone tried to grapple the ball or something, and someone just too lazy to bend down.
Sure.
Come on, man. When you're more than 40, who wants to try stop the ball?
Yeah, but look, there's somebody on the ground. See?
Yeah.
Somebody, and if
I
you
think
recall,
they just beat the ball away.
if you recall, the pitch was quite muddy, so it wasn't hard or anything. So you could actually dive over it. We saw that in the there was I think a video of it.
Well, I was there for that game. I was the linesman.
Oh yes. I remember that. Yes, I do remember that. Yeah. So moving along, we've got this next one. Obviously, you know him, the Durian King. We call him now. He used to be called Cheetah. Then he slowed down, and now Apen is now our Durian King with our Doc Malan there.
Who was a guest on us with us?
Yes, who was a guest on the show. But yeah, so
Actually,
this one
was during
the RMCO.
Yeah, this was before the RMCO. Actually, I think it was during.
No, I think he did it because this during the lockdown.
Yeah.
During lockdown, he went around. He did it after. He only started after lockdown during season. Okay, Dylan, you Snake Eyes was sent these photos. It's a picture of three. So Captain Dean, please have a look whether these three photos, So you got this player about to tackle. You might know who he is. He's going, and gone. I think telepass. He didn't tackle him. You will show that again. Going, gone. Is this the right way to approach tackle, Captain Dean?
Must be. Come on, man. You ask players, they'll say, "Oh, it's wet, slippery, and that prop can do sidestep," kind of thing.
Defending all these players. Huh? Come on, it's wet. What? Which forward? That was clearly a forward. He's sidestepping.
Correct.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Look at that prop, the ball carrier. Obviously, he's checking his run.
No, really?
Yeah. And then the tackler, I don't know, who's this guy, yeah?
Who's the player?
Huh?
Who's the player?
Who's the player?
I think you call him Matumbo.
Okay, I can imagine that will be his excuse.
And talking about like mud, yes. So what was this all about? Was this rugby, or they decided that they wanted to have a session? This is a normal Cobra session, Dylan?
Oh, somebody admitted to be Matumbo there. Someone highlighted. Okay, this was a post-training session. I think it was raining, and the kids decided to. We decided to have a bit of fun. Just diving all over the place. These two kids, I think they're under 9s or under 8s at the time. Under 9s, I think.
Right.
That's me actually on the left.
Okay. There we go.
Wearing black socks. I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, we're not even. We haven't even gone there yet. We're just building up to to a crescendo at the moment. We're not going to take a break, but we found this old. It's not that old actually. It's about a year old. It was called a DD Steel. Please have a look at this. I'm sure it was a very proud moment for the Legends, even though we were unfairly given a loss in the match. Please have a look. Enjoy. That was the DD Steel. If you guys missed that, let's see that again. There you go, DD Steel. The video of obviously courtesy. Thank you. Thanks to KL Tigers, courtesy of KL Tigers. But that was called the DD Steel, guys. So if you ever want to be a legend, that's the kind of stuff that we're going to be doing on the field.
I know that one. I was smelling that. I was waiting for it.
You want to hear my comment?
Go ahead, sir.
Dylan knew it, yeah? There's no way it's going to be a very clear, good quality pass in that sense. And he read it that I better come in between, man. I can just. And number two, they spoke about that try till midnight that day. The story never lasted.
And we even got the video of it now. So
one of those things, it's what they call this. A thing of beauty is a joy forever.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna enjoy it.
All right. So let's move on to the next one. As you know, Captain Dean, especially when you're coaching, you'd like your players to be on standby, ready in any type of weather. No, don't worry about it. There's nothing to do with you. But you always like to have your players either on the bench or standby. In the rain, in the sun, at all weathers. But having them under the umbrella, whilst before a game or during a game, this is almost, I wouldn't say it's heinous, but these boys should be getting ready, or at least on standby, not under an umbrella. And talking about umbrellas, I think another two senior players were with. Oh, is that you, Dylan? Yeah. So tell me, is this something that the Cobra bench is quite used to having an umbrella while we're waiting to come onto the match, sir?
You got to ask Dylan, man. You got to ask Dylan. Dylan was the perpetrator. He's the facility manager, man.
Yeah. So, would you like to discuss that?
I leave it to you, sir, to weigh in on that. I have no. It was just raining for me.
Kangaroo court, man.
Kangaroo court, yeah. I think kangaroo court, isn't it? It's a kangaroo court kind of crime. Because
I couldn't do anything because it was Rio and Ali Kelantan. They wanted to keep dry for some reason.
Well, it's all recorded now, so I guess it's something that you guys have to, you might have to be punished because those two players are now in absentia, so they're not around. You might have to take the punishment for them. Right. Let's go through. I want to go through this, but I'll do this a bit later. So we'll go to this other segment called
Who's the Player?
Okay, so Snake Eyes have dug up some old photos, not necessarily really old photos, but
it depends when you were born. He could be 12 years old, and this could be, oh, who's this?
Now, obviously, yes, of course. When the younger, we were all younger, thinner, more hair, more smiling. Either early marriage or just got married or still single. I don't know which one.
Happy to be off the field. Happy to
Yeah, happy to be off the field. Okay, so that's Jib. Next one is this might be slightly harder.
Captain.
Correct.
our Durian King.
Yeah, this is when our logo was the triangle. Remember that? It's like they couldn't do the crest properly, so our logo and our Adidas jersey was a triangle. I was like, "Ayo, who did this?"
But those jerseys are nice.
Yeah, they're nice, but it's just that obviously Uncle Yo will be turning in his grave right now. Right. This one should be easy.
How many botas is there on our
Quite a few actually.
Quite a few now, right?
Yeah. So who do you think this is? Come on, this is quite easy actually.
Who do you want? The botak guy?
Yeah, botak.
Yeah, that's Eugene, isn't it?
Okay. See, I told you it's easy. Okay, next one. These two are quite easy.
That's Kang Meng. And that's Dr. Malan.
All right. Okay.
This for anyone knowing Doc Malan as the the mind in what's it called? Practice in mind.
Yeah, Pim.
Him. Now this was him years back before practicing in mind. I was practicing on his hair.
Okay, so we'll go back to
Oh no, it's Snake Eyes, Snake Eyes, Snake Eyes.
now, as you know, referees and assistant referees these days, they are all quite coordinated in terms of especially when you have official matches. So they're quite coordinated in terms of their dressing and the way they conduct themselves on the field. But as you know, we actually have topped that at Cobra, because not only do we have well-dressed assistant referees, but we have the best dressed assistant referee award. When we had this assistant referee in one of our friendly games, the best dressed assistant referee award. And you see the notice. We do have Cobra does. We do have our own flags, but he insisted on using someone else's T-shirt instead. But it definitely is the best dressed assistant referee for any rugby game I've been involved in. Yes, he wasn't wearing his shoes because he wanted to keep him clean. So yes,
from work.
yes.
It's unacceptable, man.
It's his dedication, sir. I think it's dedication. This is dedication. Straight from the office onto the field. Cannot play, I'll be an assistant referee. So I even got the best dressed assistant referee award.
That's another level.
It's definitely another level. You have really well dressed assistant referees. That was the best dressed assistant referee.
I like how it goes about when I mentioned I was in the game, and then how this picture somehow comes up.
Oh, I missed out on
Who's the player?
Okay, so this is a slightly older photo.
Oh,
It's a bit blurry, but I'm sure you guys know who this is.
that's Raymond So, man.
That's Raymond So. For extra points, who was behind in the other? So our Fiji import.
That's Peniasi.
Peniasi, yes. Okay, all right.
Lucky or Lucky.
Yeah.
No, I think Lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky.
This was, I think, 98, 99 or nearly 2000, I think.
The Jonah Jones Sevens, I think.
Yes, definitely.
99, I think.
Yeah, because we still have the 98, the Canterbury 98, what do you call it? pad there.
Ads on the thing.
Yeah. So that's how you can tell whether it's 98 or 99. Right. Obviously, who's our guest today? I know. I put my hand up. And yes. Yeah. Just trying to look for some. Okay, so I've got this new segment, but we haven't got an intro for it. But we'll do it. We call it Blast from the Past. So where we show some old photos of Cobra players gone by, and it's beyond the snake eyes. It's like stuff, just to show how storied our club is. So we'll show the first one. A lot of us have seen it, but I don't think the general public have seen any of these photos. These are very young men then. We have the late Chu.
It's not on screen for me. Right?
Bun Hun Chi. Pardon?
It's not on screen for me.
Oh.
There we go.
Got it? Right.
Yep.
The ping there, Bun Hun Chi. I can't tell who is the one in the background.
It's Uncle Yang Kok Heng, I think that one.
Yang Kok Heng? Yeah, okay. Wow.
The late
Yang Kok Heng.
So the late Yang Kok Heng and the late Chu. And you see Ping with his old Cobra logo on his shirt. So they used to have that kind of t-shirt.
No, it's different.
No, that's the old. That's the one that when I first came to the club. I think Naza, you'll still remember that one as well. And Dr. Nick saying happy belated birthday, Naza.
Hey, thank you, Doc.
Well, the bar is closed right now, but the bar is run by the man with the guitar.
Yes. And he plays he's left-handed, so he used to play the guitar with the left hand. It's really weird because, obviously the strings are backwards. Okay, if you guys remember 96, Naza, you shouldn't remember this year. This was the Selangor team.
Zul Yaakob.
Yeah. See some of these old players. Is Selangor team or the Cobra team?
This is the Cobra team, yeah. Yeah, the first time we won a cup after a very long time. It was in 96, if I'm not mistaken.
No, because I was in that team. So that either they stole our cup or...
or they took picture without you.
Huh?
They took picture without you around.
Oh, you took the picture, right?
Yeah. I think this is around 96, 97.
Yeah.
Oh, this is right before I came in.
Yep. There we go. Okay. And then for those of you who always wanted to know how the 50% club came into existence, well, I think because one of the co-founders, one of the co-founders was, had ideas even back then. And if you, let me just see whether, can you guys see this photo? So maybe it all started here. The early days of 50%, perhaps, if anyone remembers, when this legend had two legends here. One used to have a lot of hair.
Now
Pardon?
both got less hair nowadays.
Yes, definitely.
One's crazy, one's dangerous.
Exactly. One is crazy and one is dangerous. Another one. Sorry, there was quite a few snake eyes photos I sort of missed out. Oh dear. One is this. This player is missing in action. Haven't seen him in a while. So if anyone knows where this player is, do let us know. Send us an email.
I think it's like it's not who's this player, is where is this player?
Yeah. And this was sent in as well quite recently. Is that a Cobra jersey? Like, I know it's the same color, but is that a Cobra jersey?
Captain.
I don't think so. Not that I know of.
And this clearly looks like where they're at a departure gate, about to go on a tour. So I'm not sure why there isn't a Cobra shirt on, because I can see the other two players are wearing Cobra Cobra uniform. So maybe we need to ask this this particular player why he isn't wearing a Cobra shirt. Hope he is wearing one on a Friday though. We hope for his sake.
Not at this hour.
Well, very quickly before we go to the real crux of the of Snake Eyes, I would go into something quite serious. Obviously, Dylan, you wanna basically update us on what's happening with the Cobra complex at the moment?
The sports complex.
Yes.
Oh,
In fact, before you say that, before you do anything, let me just show them this short video. Now, okay, you want to what that's all about?
oh, that's innovative new training techniques for rugby. Actually, that's I think those that's we ran a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu training session for the rugby guys, for some of the players, well, whoever turned up on that Sunday anyway. So yeah, I thought we thought it'd be a good idea to vary the training a bit. And we know this if you notice some of the movements on the ground or some of the stuff, there's some variations of it which rugby already uses on the pitch, and there's a lot of what do you call it, overlapping application. I don't know how you call it, but there are benefits, and there are benefits to learning a bit of jiu-jitsu basics that can translate into your rugby game,
and vice versa. Those who want to go a bit more physical, actually it's the same, isn't it?
Especially it was a fun session because I was in it as well. I was doing that, and a little bit of technique. I'm gonna say it. I managed to okay. It's jiu-jitsu, so don't get too out of your head about this. Fauzan was on top of me, and his job was to keep me down, and the whole job was for the person at the bottom to basically sweep the guy. So Fauzan, I think he was about 15 kilos or heavier at the time, so more than me. So I managed to, with a little bit of jiu-jitsu technique, I managed to sweep him.
Tell us a bit more about what the updates are for the complex as well at the moment.
I think this one, Captain Nazar also knows a fair bit about it because he was part of the committee that reviewed what's going to happen next to the sports complex. The sports complex, well, for one thing for sure, Cobra Sports Complex was originally run by and under IJM. Alongside Cobra. So what's happened, IGM has handed the facilities back to Cobra Rugby Club as of June this year. So what's happened now is the club has then found a new, basically they've decided to upgrade and refurbishments, and through a third party called Read My Game, they're gonna rehabilitate and revitalize the whole place. So basically make the gym bigger, set up a whole new section for MMA and upgrade the current sports hall to make it basketball so that they can run basketball games. And the whole point is that the whole point is to build a whole new community there. You see, there's a lot of benefits from all three sports together. So because rugby is pretty much, there's a lot of benefits which all three sports can give to each other. I mean,
All right.
I'll admit, I play basketball, I do, and of course rugby, and then I've only started the last few years to try out started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So I know I can see all three benefits helping me out, all three sports helping me out.
All right, there we go. That's our update. Well, obviously, we'll get more updates as we go along, depending on what. There's been some news being filtering in about what's the situation on the state of the country at the moment. But we'll wait to see from the news networks and official media before everything is done properly. Now, obviously, the most important thing right now is this one bigger issue that's on our hands, because on Cobra TV, I think everything outside our bubble is the real world. But this issue has been going on for way too long. And I need to get the feedback from not just from you, gentlemen, but also from our general audiences out there, because it has been going on too long, and I feel that it needs to be addressed properly. It has been addressed during countless kangaroo courts prior to this, and the person who has been he's been indicted, has been punished, he's been continues to do so.
Well, our captain Nazar was a judge to many of these sessions.
Yeah. So the issue at hand is the legendary White Sox that has been around for the longest time, and we'd like to know, obviously, how did this thing come about? Because this thing has been made. He has made a mockery out of the uniform that we find sacred whenever you're playing. Seven-a-side is one thing, but they still wear black socks. They wear socks that are short, but they're still black socks. Now, he's even been ridiculed to the point that Snake Eyes has even published a comic out of it. The mystery of the White Socks, which was written by Snake Eyes. The Snake Eyes will send a copy again of the comic to the WhatsApp group as well. So let's find out what your feedback is now.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny. So the question being is, how did this come about? Now, do you have any theories, Captain Dean?
Honestly, I don't know when this suddenly pops up, this White Sox thing, yeah, and I think the new convener should act on it. No more short socks for game. I mean, for training, yeah, by all means, man. You want to come down in your pajamas or whatever, go ahead. But I think for match day, we have to be very strict about it. Yeah, very strict about it, because it's not it because the color you wear represents the club. It will laugh until a certain extent. It is a laugh until a certain extent, but like now, it's been recorded for life, man. And don't complain at kangaroo court, because kangaroo court are here to stay. Because the kangaroo court is needed to keep the tradition. One, number two, to have a bit of laugh, Because one day, when you got no more hair, all those kangaroo courts picture or videos, will help you to tell those stories to your grandchildren. But for the time being, avoid such kangaroo court for White Sox.
Well,
what about the football shorts? Sorry.
Yeah, what about the football shorts? Exactly. I
No,
mean,
that's not football short. I think that's a basketball short. I don't know.
That's even worse.
No offense. No offense to all these sports, but I think it's, how could you be wearing football shorts into MMA.
Heinous.
How you wear rugby shorts, uh, going swimming pool? How you wear? It's
Yeah.
inappropriate.
No, my question is like, it's been recorded since 2016. That's 4 years ago. Now this player has been around for the longest time. I mean, they have history at the club. I'm without short saying, it's led by let's say Colonel Tommy Pereira is the president of the club. Whether they're related or not, I'm not sure. But the question being is, you know the traditions of the club. We know that some of these things are sacred and not to be not to be played around with. Now,
Hey.
like today, for example, it's Friday, Cobra Friday. Yeah, we have even guests who are audiences who've watched all the way from Jakarta. Like, for example, Steve Pore. Okay, look, he sent in a photo wearing his Cobra Legends shirt right now. Okay, he is wearing his Cobra Legends shirt. He knows it's a Friday. You see? So even him on the other side of the South China Sea, is adhering to the Cobra, rules and traditions. So what we're saying is, see, there we go. Steve Horace says, Nazar talks the truth. Offender deserves a life sentence of liquid punishment. Yeah, So Steve Horace says, Nazar speaks the truth. The offender deserves a life sentence of liquid punishment. So the question being is, do we, and this is a big question, do we punish him again, or find out what is the real, or where did the problem lies? Now, I have unfortunately found a little bit of evidence and that was given to me by Snake Eyes. And this is, I mean, think of it what you will. You look at the photo and you ask me, is this, like how we said here, early days of 50%, was the White Sox instigated by someone else? And please have a look at this photo carefully and you judge for yourself.
Oh dear, we're all in trouble there.
Et tu, Brute. White Sox, is that not the person's brother? Are they related? I don't know. You tell me. Now,
Right.
so the
Right.
question here now, Snake Eyes would like to know, if we are to punish and continue punishing the legendary White Sox man, does it not mean that the person who instigated, I mean, I don't know when this photo was, I mean, but this player was, and it's been recorded that he's wearing White Sox too. Are they related? You tell me.
Right. And Dylan, I think, first of all, I think the first White Sox is all right, because that's not a match day. It is a training, yeah? But that doesn't give someone else a leeway or a blanket approval to put on your such socks on match day and playing in games or matches as how you feel you feel doing so. But like you said, we must get to the bottom of this.
The bottom. Sorry.
Of this problem.
Yes.
And the only way is to wait after all this COVID is over.
I've seen that look before, Captain. I've seen that look before. I've seen that look before, that little glance.
So, we could be, as you rightly so did, as you right. Yes, sir.
I heard did a 70-meter dash down the flank and scored a try from a desperate defense, took the ball and ran down the flank over 70 meters run. Yeah,
Yep.
but that's another story to it. Whom he was running with or his opponent, but I think that does it for the time being.
Yeah, but I will concur with you because I was actually there when he did that run, but he wasn't wearing white socks then.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's why.
What I mean that white sock. So I don't want to be beating the gun because someone said, oh, maybe he ran so he think he can wear white socks or he can,
Is that what we call the superstar syndrome, sir?
No.
We used to have the superstar syndrome with those players who like don't come for training and then wait, he did come on. He had well anyway. That's another thing altogether. He's opening up a can of worms here.
The only way is one of the way is get Steve-O to come over to Kuala Lumpur.
Oh no!
I think and I can just watch from the side and enjoy the ride.
So if you get Steve-O as a judge, even being innocent, I'm afraid.
Even being quiet, you're afraid. But yeah, so obviously, for those of you who'd like to know all about the mystery of the White Sox, maybe one of these days we'll publish this very short comic out for you guys. It's not available for the public at the moment, but we will bring it out again to the Legends group.
I will say White Sox aside, his game on field has always been always over 100%. Though he always gives. But then again, you might say it's standard operating procedure for every rugby player, every Cobra player.
That's subjective though, because the last two games that he played in, I remember the first touch was dropped, and then the second game he played, the first touch was dropped right in front of audiences, and that's something that this is not hearsay, it's facts, and we all know this. Okay, all of us saw it. So again, does it justify?
By Steve-O, right?
So he says, mission accepted. Just ask the offender how he felt the last time I came over after the Hong Kong Sevens. Eternal punishment for that Cobra is in order.
Oh man, I'm starting to feel sorry for that Cobra.
So yes, may he continue to wear his white socks. In fact, there's just countless of photos of that Snake Eyes has of this particular player in his white socks, and there may be a video as well. But then again, Snake Eyes would have to check on that. So, gentlemen, I think it's been well over an hour. So it's been very, very good speaking to you guys. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure for us to entertain the audience as well, especially during this CMCO. Again, we don't know. There's been some new updates as to what's going on with the real world out there. But please do stay safe, do stay healthy, stay home. If you don't need to go out, just give us a call, because we might do extra shows for you if you're bored, or give someone a call. WhatsApp now has video calls, guys. Don't be shy. Speak to each other as well. And thank you very much to Steve Poro all the way in Jakarta there. Hope you're doing well. Thank you to all who've written in and made your comments. Fauzan, Steve, there's all the others, Aizan and everyone. Thank you very much.
Savinyaka, I'm not sure. There's a name there. I'll come. Yeah. There's a Naza, you snake. There's a comment there to Naza.
Well, that's like calling everyone a snake, isn't it? And Dr. Nick as well.
Save.
Save.
Save played for us, I think, 2 years ago. Save is from Christchurch. Save is in Christchurch.
Oh, okay.
Cheers, boys. You're doing a great job. See you soon for beverage. Definitely, Steve. So, regards and love to you and your family as well. Adi saying happy belated birthday, Nazar. And Adi as well. You're doing a really good job, Adi. You know, taking care of the B40s out there. Thank you very much on behalf of everyone, especially Cobra as well. I hope our Botak Azli Kasim is doing recovering well from his surgery yesterday. So pray and hope that he comes out well from that. But from us here at Cobra TV, it's been the Friday sessions. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you again for the next edition of Cobra TV right here on Cobra Rugby Club. Before we go,
you always got to worry about this one thing. If somebody goes about saying snake eyes noted, it's going to come along sometime in future. Okay?
I don't know where all this comes from, man. lies.
Until the picture comes out.
Hey, you still got the best dressed AR award, okay? So, yeah, be happy. All right. So that's it from us. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again next week right here on Cobra TV. Bye-bye.